Hello student, welcome to the class. This is our third lecture based on the topic ratio and proportion, and in this topic we have studied what is a ratio. So ratio is nothing but comparison of two quantities of same kind. So ratio is nothing but comparison of two quantities of same kind, and the units of that quantity must be same. The units cannot be different. If there is a difference in units, so we cannot compare both the quantities. So the units must be same and the quantity B must be same. Quantity means that is of same kind. If we measuring weight, then the second quantity will also be a weight. It cannot be a meter or length or any other thing or volume. If we comparing weight, so we compare it with weight only. If we comparing length, then we will compare with length only, and the units must be same. If we comparing two lengths, one is in kilometer and second is in meter, then the comparison is not possible, or we cannot write that in ratio. So while we write in ratio, the comparison of two quantities must be same and their units must be same. And what if we write ratios? The first term is we know that how what we call it. The first term is known as antecedent and the second term is known as consequent. These all we have studied, and I have taught you how to write in simplest form, how to compare the numbers. So here is another question of comparison of ratios, and that is how to write any given fraction or any given ratio in ascending order. So you know that how to write any number or how to write any ratio in ascending order. So first we will know what is ascending order. So ascending order is nothing but writing the numbers in increasing order. If we write the numbers in increasing order, that is called ascending order, and if we write the numbers in decreasing order, then it is called descending order. So writing numbers or writing ratios in ascending order is nothing but writing fractions in ascending order, and we have already studied how to write any fraction in ascending and descending order. So in the same way we do the ascending order of ratio, because we know that the ratio can be written in fraction form. So to solve this, we first do what? We first write all the ratios in fraction form. So 2 ratio 5 we can write is 2 upon 5, 3 ratio 7 we can write it 3 upon 7, 5 ratio 14 we can write 5 upon 14, and 7 ratio 10 we can write it as 7 upon 10. So here we see that 2 upon 5, 3 upon 7, 5 upon 14 and 7 upon 10, and we have to write these fractions in ascending order. So while writing in ascending order, the first step to find LCM. If we find LCM, we make all the denominators same, that is all the fractions must be like fractions. So we will find the ratio, we will find the LCM there. If we find the LCM of 5, 7, 14 and 10, if we find that in prime factorization way, we will find the LCM will be 70. So what we do now, we make all the denominators 70 by multiplying some numbers. If we multiply the number by denominator, we have to multiply that number into numerator also. So 2 upon 5 we can write it as 5, we convert 5 into 70, we will multiply by 14. If we convert 2 into 20, If we multiply 2 by 14, we will get 28. Now moving on. If we convert 7 into 70, multiply by 10. If we convert 3 into 30, we will multiply by 10. Here we have to convert 7 into 70, we multiply by 10. But if we multiply by the denominator, we have to multiply it by numerator also. Here in the same way, 14 converted into 70 by multiplying 5. So we have to multiply by numerator also 5. To convert 10 into 70, we multiply by 7. So in numerator, we also multiply by 7. So all the fractions that are not like fraction now converted into like fraction whose denominator is 70. So 2 upon 5 converted into 28 upon 70, 3 upon 7 converted into 30 upon 70, 5 upon 14 is converted into 25 upon 70, and 7 upon 10 is converted into 49 upon 70. Now moving on. If the fractions are like, so by seeing the numerator only or by comparing the numerators only, we can find which fraction is greater and which fraction is smaller. So here we have find that 25 upon 70 is the smallest one. So while writing ascending order, we write the smallest number first. So we have written the smallest fraction 25 upon 70, then greater than 25 upon 70 is 28 upon 70, then 30 upon 70, then 49 upon 70. But 25 upon 70 is nothing but the equivalent ratio of 5 upon 14, and 5 upon 14 is nothing but 5 ratio 14. So we will write all the fractions into ratio form, and that is how we write an equivalent ratio or any ratio in its ascending order and its in descending order. This is the way to solve that, or to write ratios in ascending and descending order. Moving on to our next question, that is based on ratio, and it will be a word problem. So we will solve the word problem and do use ratio is how ratio makes our life easy. So the next question is, given is that Raj has a bag of marbles and the ratio of 4 blue and 7 red marbles. So Raj has a bag of marbles with the ratio 4 blue and 7 red marbles. That is means that the bag contains red marbles and blue marbles, and the ratio of blue marbles to red marbles is 4:7. It is given in the questions only. Now the question says that if he had a total of 132 marbles, the question says that if the bag contains 132 marbles, then how many of them are blue? Then we have to find how many marbles of them are blue. So how to solve that? We will write what? How to solve? We will write what is given. The given is the ratio of blue to red marbles is equal to 4:7. That is the ratio of blue marbles and the ratio of red marbles is 4:7. It is given in the question, and total marbles is 132. It is also given. Now what we do? We will assume that blue marbles is equal to 4x. Why 4x? Because in the ratio because in the ratio the first term is blue and here is also blue and the first term is 4x, so we will assume that the blue marbles is 4x and the red marbles are 7x. So since the bag contains only red and blue marbles, and if we want to find total number of marbles, so what we do, we add number of blue marbles and number of red marbles, but the number of blue marbles is 4x and the number of red marbles is 7x, so we add both the quantities and total number of marbles is given is 142. So these addition of these two will be equal to 132. So here we write, according to question, 4x plus 7x is equal to 132, but 4x and 7x are like terms, so we will add them and we get value of x as 132 divided by 11, and if we solve that we will get 412. So what we get? We get value 12. Now we have to find number of blue marbles, and we have got the number of value of x, but we have assumed that blue marbles is 4x. From here we find, so number of blue marbles is equal to 4x, but the value of x is 12 we got, so we will write the value of x as 12. So here we got the value of the number of blue marbles in the bag of Raj is 48. This is how we solve a ratio problem or a word problem based on topic ratio, and by solving this way mathematically on pen and paper, Raj haven't count the number of blue marbles and the number of red marbles. We have solved on pen and paper without doing any counting. So now we do one more question, and so there is another question given in the book. I will write the question and solve this, and this will be your last questions of the day. So the question is, two numbers are in ratio 2:5. The larger number is 15 more than the smaller number. Find the numbers. So here the question is given that two numbers are in ratio. We have given two numbers and the quantity or the numbers is not given. The ratio of numbers is 2:5. The larger number is 15 more. Larger number 15 more smaller number. जो लार्जर नंबर है वो स्मॉलर नंबर से कितना ज़्यादा है? 15 ज़्यादा है, 15 ज़्यादा है. फाइंड द नंबर्स. तो इस तरह से हमको दोनों नंबर्स को क्या करना है? फाइंड करना है. अब यहाँ पे इस क्वेश्चन में गिवन क्वांटिटी वगैरह कुछ नहीं दी है, बस क्या दिया हुआ है? रेशियो दिया हुआ है. तो जब रेशियो दिया हुआ रहता है तो उसी में हम क्या करते हैं? एक वेरिएबल से मल्टीप्लाई करके हम एज्यूम कर लेते हैं कि दोनों नंबर्स क्या होंगे? यही होंगे. तो हम यहाँ पे क्या करेंगे? इसको सॉल्व करते समय हम यहाँ पे लिखेंगे लेट द नंबर्स आर, यहाँ पे हम क्या लिखेंगे, लेट द नंबर्स आर। तो रेशियो क्या दिया है, 2:5, द रेशियो इज गिवन दैट 2:5। सो हियर वी एज्यूम द नंबर्स एज 2x and 5x. So we have assumed the first number is 2x and the second number is 5x. What is given more? They given that the larger number. So here we have 2x and we have 5x, and what we see, we multiply the same number फर्स्ट बाई 2 एंड सेकेंड बाई 5। एक सेम नंबर में एक बार 2 से मल्टीप्लाई कर रहे हैं, एक बार 5 से, तो 2 से मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे और 5 से मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे। सिंस 5 इज ग्रेटर देन 2, द वैल्यू ऑफ 5x विल बी ग्रेटर। तो यहाँ से हम क्या लगाएंगे, बट, तो इससे हमको क्या पता चलेगा, जो 5x है वो क्या है, 2x से बड़ा है। तो गिवन दैट क्या दिया हुआ है, द लार्जर नंबर इज 15 more than the smaller number। अब आगे कैसे मूव करेंगे इसमें, इस क्वेश्चन में। अब देखिए क्या दिया हुआ है, जो लार्जर नंबर है दैट इज 5x, 5x इज ग्रेटर देन 2x। 5x क्या है, 2x से ग्रेटर है, पर कितना ज़्यादा है, 15 मोर है। कितना ज़्यादा है, 15 मोर है। तो हम यहाँ पे क्या लिखेंगे, लार्जर नंबर और स्मॉलर नंबर। तो लार्जर नंबर हमेशा क्या होगी, स्मॉलर नंबर से बड़ी होगी। अगर इन दोनों को हमको इक्वेट करना है, ये कितना ज़्यादा है, 15 ज़्यादा है। अगर इन दोनों को इक्वल करना है तो हमको स्मॉलर नंबर में क्या करना पड़ेगा, 15 को ऐड करना पड़ेगा। बट फ्रॉम हियर वी कैन इजीली सी दैट 2x is smaller number and 5x is greater number. So what we do, in place of larger number we write 5x plus 15 and plus in place of smaller number we write 2x. Now we have formed a linear equation. To solve a linear equation, what we do, we use transposition method. So we transfer 2x here, so it will be 5x minus 2x, that will be equal to 15. While these two are like fractions, so we subtract them, we get 3x equal to 15. From here we find the value of x is 15 divided by 3. So we get the value of x is 5. So what we get, we got the value of x is 5. But we have to find what? We have to find the value of smaller number and greater number. So here we write smaller number is equal to 2x, but the value of x is 5. So here we write 2 into 5, that is equal to 10. And larger number is equal to 5x and the value of x is 5. So here we write 5 into 5, that is equal to 25. So we got the smaller number is 10 and the greater number is 25. This is how we solve this question completely. Look a view on this question, and according to this or based on this steps allowed, you will do the next questions given on the exercise and solve on that your PC copy and fill all the remarks or fill all the true false and fill in the blanks question. See the question once more and write it in and CW copy. Thank you for the attention. We will meet on our next lecture. Thank you very much.